this is what I know. You get one life. You get one life. That's it. So don't limit yourself. Don't spend your life not taking any risk. On this channel, I talk about staying in that box. Staying in the box that keeps you stuck. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like, and not only talking about staying in a box that keeps you stuck, but I'm speaking to people that are around my age. Listen, this is crazy to me that I feel like God has called me to do this, and that I've lied about my age for so long that every time I gotta tell y'all my real age, it feels weird. But I'm 53. So I'm talking to people around my age, you know, give or take 5 years or so, 50 and up, 45 and up, something like that. But what I'm saying is this, y'all. Don't be afraid to take risks because you get one life. I started a YouTube channel back in 2019. And it was for a life coaching business, Sherry Webb Life Coaching. And I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't. I was like, I'm just going to go for it, you know. So I didn't know what I was doing. I had the wrong idea about what was required. Now I know. So back then, you know, I did all the bells and whistles. I thought you needed B-roll. B-roll is where it's like I'm talking, and then while I'm talking, it cuts to a video that may be like slow motion type of video, but it's like pertaining to what I'm talking about. So I thought you needed B-roll. I thought you needed all this great music, you know, to evoke emotion to what I was saying, and it worked. Don't get me wrong, that's all great. It's nothing wrong with that. And it works. You know, I was following what I was doing because I didn't know what I was doing back then. I was looking at what other YouTubers were doing in the field that I was in. So I was like, since I don't know what I'm doing, they're successful, I'm gonna do what they're doing. Well, it worked, and then it didn't work for me. It works sometimes, but then it didn't work for me. What I'm realizing, y'all, is that all you need is to be yourself. For me, doing all the bells and whistles and all that ain't really who I am. You know, I am a real straight up, just like to be myself. That's it. That's all. Like, I don't like all the pretense. I don't like all the extra. So I'm telling you, whatever works for you, whatever is true to you, do that thing. If what you're already doing is your thing, then do it. Hey, do it big. Do it better. Do it better than anybody else. But if it's not, if you feel like you're in the box, and let me say this. Let me finish my thought. If you feel like you're in a box, and there's no room for growth, you need to get outside of that box. Now, that's another thing that I really struggled with back then. Was I was so concerned about my speaking skills, because I can get caught up on some words, and I always felt like if I'm gonna put myself out there, I have to make sure I'm speaking like public speaking, and speaking, you know, good, and not stumbling over words. So I would start over. It was just uncalled for. Like, we are human. I'm human, so I might mess up. I might stumble over some words. But now that I'm more comfortable in my skin, I really don't care. I'm comfortable with me. I grew. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay to take risks. It's okay to, matter of fact, it's a requirement if you really want to stretch your limits and see how far you can go in life. You know, when I say get outside the box, maybe the box you're in is cool. But if it's not, put yourself in a box that fits you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is for you and what you do and how you are and who you are, and that fits where you fit into the box that God has given you, not the one that somebody else put you in. You know what I'm saying? Because if you choose to do something different in your life, like me, I'm doing these YouTube videos, right? I'm still in the YouTube box, but I like doing it. It's for me. It's what I'm supposed to be doing. So it works for me. I'm not inside corporate America box where I do not fit. I do not fit that 9 to 5. I do not fit the punching in and punching out, or I even had salary. There was no punch in and out. It's just, that world is not for me. So what I'm saying is, don't think that, oh, you're too old, or it's too late, or you've been doing this so long, you just gonna ride it on out till retirement. If that's what you want to do and you feel completely fulfilled, satisfied, and happy, and you're on the right path, then I say go for it. Go do it big. But if you are not, you get one life. I am not afraid to take risk. So what? My first YouTube channel didn't succeed. So what? So what? I'm also not afraid to fail. And I'm not afraid to fail in front of people. So-called in front of people. Who are people? You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I didn't fail. My YouTube channel taught me so much. I guess it didn't work. But failure, no. That's not how I would look at that. The way I look at it, and the way you should look at anything that you would consider or label as a failure, look at it in a sense of, what did I get out of this? What did I learn? How did I grow? Because I guarantee you, if it didn't work, you grew in some kind of way. You learned some kind of lesson. It redirected you onto another path. But never look at stuff that doesn't work in your life as failure. We are so afraid of failing. And crazy as it sounds, some people are afraid of succeeding. You gotta stop being afraid. Just stop being afraid. Just go for it. So, what I was saying is that I've grown. I'm a different person. I'm no longer scared to speak in front of camera, but I was then. So whatever you want to do, if you're willing to take a bet on yourself, and I really hope you are, y'all, take a bet on yourself. Do so. I mean, I'm not saying quit your job. If you got a good job, you're making good money and all that good stuff. I'm not saying quit your job, but I'm saying, is that job fulfilling to you? Is there something else that you always wanted to do? So you ain't got to quit your job to start doing something that you've always wanted to do. That's all I'm saying. So, for me, I am taking a risk, because I don't know. I guess it depends on how you look at it. Because for me, I am not. To some people, it may look like I'm living a risky life because I don't go to a job. But to me, I feel free. And I don't feel right if I'm not betting on me. If I'm not betting on myself. If I'm not doing what I want to do. Not saying I can't follow rules. I can. I'm very, very, very self-disciplined. I'm actually in my car right now because I've been Ubering already for like 3.5 hours. But I'm also committed to my channel. So this is what I know. Sometimes, and this is me getting outside of that box, sometimes you got to do things in an unorthodox way. You see what I'm saying? So I'm Ubering. I'm like, oh, I need to make a video. Cut. Take a break. And I'm making my video. I'm doing me. Do you, boo? You get one life, y'all. You get one life. Make it a great one. Make it a great one. Please don't limit yourself any longer if that's how you've been living. These notifications, child. Don't limit yourself anymore. That's all I'm saying. It's okay to take a chance. Y'all see me, posting videos. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm not worried about it either, but what I do know for sure that is different from the last time I did a YouTube video is I am authentically, totally being myself now. Totally. Before, I thought I had to be this way and talk this way and dress this way and look this way and all that good stuff. Like I said, I've said it before in other videos, like, you might see me with makeup and you might see me without makeup. I don't care. That's another thing you got to do. Or stop doing. And that's stop caring what people think. Because people don't matter. when it comes to you being happy. What makes you happy? Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. If you're not happy, if you don't feel fulfilled, if you feel like something's missing in life, it's probably because it is. And what's missing is you. When you show up completely as you, you will feel the God in you. You'll know this is God. This is God. This ain't nothing but God. That's how I felt when just saying those words. This ain't nothing but God. It ain't nothing but God. Like, I'm just being me. And it's the best feeling in the world. It ain't nothing but God. When you're being you, you ain't being nothing but the God in you. Completely. Don't shun the God in you. Don't shut the God down in you. Let it shine. Remember that song? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I can't sing, but y'all know that's what that song means. Let your light shine. Letting your light shine means letting you show up and show out. All right, y'all. I gotta get back. I gotta get back to doing what I'm doing. And love y'all. See y'all in the next video. Have a blessed day. Bye.